I failed my 1-hour glucose test, but I passed my 3-hour glucose test. Hi everyone, welcome to the Life of Valerie Allison. So for today's video, I'm going to be bringing to you guys another pregnancy update. So this update brings us to 32 weeks. I am due again March 14th. And so I wanted to share with you guys just an update. The last pregnancy update that I did, I believe I was 25 weeks. So I figured it was time to do one of these and just kind of show you guys my baby bump, how it's looking. If you haven't seen my Instagram, I've been posting some more updates on there. But in case you're not following me, I will show you guys what my baby bump looks like now at 32 weeks. I can't believe that we're getting so close to the end. What I'm feeling right now is just kind of, I feel big and uncomfortable at this point. In the sense that if I'm walking around or doing too much housework, I have to, take breaks and sit down. I feel like I'm waddling a lot more, mainly because if I sit down too long, I have some sciatica pain. So as soon as I get up, I start limping a little bit until baby moves off of that nerve. So yes, I've definitely been taking a lot more breaks as I go along throughout the day. Sleeping has definitely gotten harder for two reasons mainly. The first one is that my son has been sneaking into our bed at night a lot more, which we're gonna have to try to get, I guess, nip in the bud before the other baby comes, because if he's sleeping in our bed and the other baby starts crying, then it's gonna make his sleeping pattern off too. So yeah, we kind of have to work on that. But yeah, he's been sneaking into our bed, and we have a queen size, but just not big enough for the three of us, and my back is killing me a lot of times after he's been sleeping in our bed all night. The other reason is because I'm also tossing and turning. Once I'm laying on one side, I have hip pain, or I just feel uncomfortable, so I have to turn to the other side, and sometimes that just kind of wakes me up. So the next thing, as far as food and beverages are concerned, I definitely have been getting more heartburn if I eat or drink certain things. So the things I've been staying away from are carbonated drinks, so anything like soda, which is obviously something I probably shouldn't be drinking anyway, but soda, anything spicy, we had a barbecue pit type of meal, and that was such a bad idea. I had such heartburn and I was just sick for a complete day and a half. And then anything that's just too condimented, because again, all of it gives me heartburn and indigestion, and I just feel really sick for a whole day. It just ruins my day. So yeah, so I'm sticking away from all of that. I just try to stick to very bland and normal foods, not too much fried stuff either, just as healthy as can be, and I'm pretty much forced to it because my body just does not react well when I eat unhealthy. So I'm also drinking a lot more water because of the dryness that we've had. We have had a lot of cold, we're talking negative 15-degree type weather, and so it's caused a lot of congestion, and I've just been really sensitive to the heat this year. I guess it's pregnancy related. I've never had that before, but to the point where I wake up where I just cannot breathe and I just feel dry, and I had to actually start drinking Powerade and Gatorade to try to hydrate myself really well. So I've been really taking care of drinking more water. I've been using more lemon in my water, which I didn't know that I actually liked until recently. The other thing that I've been having a lot of is cramping. Cramping in my legs and cramping in my fingers. And actually yesterday I even had a cramp in my face. It was that bad. So again, since I've been hydrating myself and taking in a lot more water, it's definitely doesn't seem like it's a hydration problem. So I called my OBGYN yesterday, and they had said to try eating bananas because potassium is supposed to be good for that. And then Nikki from Nikki Schumacher's channel, she's awesome, so if you haven't checked her out, definitely go check her out. She lovingly had posted in my last pregnancy video, because I think I had complained about that already, but now it's worse. She had actually mentioned magnesium. So if this potassium intake thing doesn't work, I'm gonna try those magnesium supplements and see if that works, because it's definitely been annoying and it's been like waking me up sometimes. Yeah, and it's just uncomfortable. I failed my 1 hour glucose test, but I passed my 3 hour glucose test. Now I just wanted to talk about this for a minute, because last time that I was pregnant with my son, I did the 1 hour glucose test fasting, and I passed it with flying colors. Like, my doctor was like, it doesn't even look like you took the stuff. And this time I went in and I didn't fast. Like, I pretty much ate lunch and went in and had my glucose test, and I failed it. Failed miserably. And yeah, so they wanted me to do the 3 hours. That was a miserable 3 hour test. Like, I had to get my blood drawn. So as soon as you get there, they take your blood, and then you have to wait an hour after you drink that really disgusting drink again, the sugary drink, whatever that is. And then they take blood again, so that's 2 times. Then they wait another hour, and then they take blood from your other arm, and that's 3 times. And then they wait 1 more hour, and then they take blood from your other arm again. So I got stuck 2 times in each arm, and that was painful. I hate needles, and that was terrible. So yeah, so definitely, I don't know, I think that I should have fasted from the beginning in my 1 hour, but I didn't listen to myself, and I don't know why. So I told my doctor, next time I am fasting. I don't care what you guys say. Like, for my 1 hour, I'm just gonna fast if I have another baby. So yeah. So I did end up passing the 3 hour glucose test, but that was a horrible experience, and I'm really sorry for you ladies that have to do that every single time. That was not fun at all. So anyway, I passed that. Then the next thing that I wanted to share with you guys on this pregnancy is that I am now taking some iron supplements. I'm not that low on iron. I've never been anemic, and I usually don't have an iron problem, but to be honest with you guys, I've been a little lazy on taking my prenatals this time around. I don't know why, and it's kind of funny because Lauren from the Joyful Homemaker, she actually shared her 31-week pregnancy update, and we're due on the same day. So hi Lauren, if you're watching this. We can relate with this part, because she was also sharing how she's just been lazy with her taking her prenatal vitamins, and it was so funny because I was like, that's me, girl. That is me. I don't know why this time I just like didn't take them consistently. Like, in the beginning I was, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I'm eating healthy, like this baby will be fine, and I got a little lazy. Well, that was a bad idea, because my iron levels last time were perfectly fine, although I don't even know if they checked for that, because he said this was a new test. This time, it's not that it was crazy low. So like, I think it was supposed to be 11.7 for iron levels, and mine was an 11.4. So it was not that low, but it definitely knocked some sense into me and to being more consistent in taking my vitamins. So they did end up putting me on an iron supplement, but I'm not taking the iron supplement every day because I'm already taking the prenatal every day. And I really think it was just kind of like not a glitch, but like, because I wasn't taking my prenatals every day, it looked lower than it should have been. So, and I'm just kind of taking the iron supplements every other day at this point. Okay, so my next thing is baby movement. This baby has been moving a lot. Now, my first son really didn't move that much. Like, he did, but not like this one. This one moves a lot. There are days when he's kind of like more lazy than others, but he moves a lot. So weird, because I can actually feel like his knee or like his arm. One time I'm pretty sure I felt his foot, like his whole foot. It was so weird, but really cool. And so yeah, so he does a lot of movement, and yeah, and so the last thing that I wanted to share with you guys before I show you my baby bump is his name. We finally have a name. So I was planning on doing like a separate video on what his name was going to be and making all nice and cute, but I just thought I would share it with you guys in this video because I am tired of waiting. So this baby's name is going to be Nicholas Gabriel. So Nicholas is actually the middle name that I wanted to give my son originally, my first son originally. So my first son is Mauricio Leonel, and I wanted him to be Mauricio Nicholas, but my husband was like, no, I want it to be my favorite soccer player's name, his middle name, so we changed it to Mauricio Leonel after Lionel Messi. That's just a little fun fact. So this baby, I just really love the name Nicholas, and that was the only name that we can agree on that we loved. And then we were teeter-tottering between Nicholas Daniel and Nicholas Gabriel, and we both just decided that I didn't care which one, if it was Daniel or Gabriel. And my husband was just like, I'm not really sure about Daniel. I really like Gabriel. So I was like, okay, me too. So we just decided Nicholas Gabriel. There's no one that we named him after. Those are just names that we really liked for him. And yeah, I always like to pick two names, like a first name and a middle name, because I feel like it just looks more complete when you see his first, middle, and last name. I don't know why, but that's just me. So that is the name that we chose for this baby boy. So we nicknamed him Nico. So we're not sure if we're going to spell his name Nicholas or Nicolas. So one is kind of, I guess, more traditionally American, you could say, with the H. And then Nicholas without the H is very common in like Latin America. So in Spanish, it would be Nicolás. I really like that name, so that's why we kind of call him Nico, because of Nicolás. But at the same time, I just don't want his name to be misspelled too often. So I'm still kind of deciding, we're still deciding if he's going to have the H or not. My husband said he doesn't really care, so I guess it's kind of on me. But leave a comment down below. Which one do you guys like? Do you like it with the H or without the H? I would like to just see your opinion. That's pretty much it. So let me just show you guys what my baby bump looks like at 32 weeks. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. And I think that's pretty much it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!